You're watching the Auction Network.
As one of the premier events on the South African wine calendar, the Nederburg auction has featured some of the best wines in the country for over 33 years. Over the next hour, we'll take you behind the scenes and inside the party.
Welcome to South Africa.
I started as auction manager in April 2006. The auction started in the late 70s when Gunther Brusel, who was then the cellar master at Nederburg, created Edelkeer, and at that stage it had too high sugar level to sell. There wasn't a category available in market space to sell that. And it grew from there. We started 5 of the older participants in the country, the older wine farms, to join us and to start selling their special rare wines, and from there it has just grown into the 33rd one today.
The Nederburg auction is a very important occasion in the South African wine diary. It's one of the 5 top wine auctions internationally. This is my 18th auction. I've been buying for many different players throughout the last 18 years, and I've been biggest buyer, smallest buyer. I just love wine, but Nederburg auction gives us a nice chance to represent really top-class wines for the consumers to taste something really different.
South African wine figures very well. Our industry really started in 1994 with a new government when all sort of restrictions were removed. We could free market, we could plant what we wanted to, where we wanted to, how we wanted to.
South Africa is obviously one of the major wine producing countries in the world. And as you know, until 10 years ago or so, the only people who could enjoy South African wines were the South Africans themselves.
We're the only country that can actually put a date to the birth of the wine industry. The 6th of February, 1659. We can check that, but it's very close if it's not the exact date. And that makes us unique from any other New World producing country, not Chile or Argentina, Australia, New Zealand. No one can really tell you when it was started. And in the logbooks of Jan van Riebeeck, who came in 1652, he said, "Praise be to the Lord, the first wine was made in the Cape today." To be a guest or a buying guest at the auction, you need to have a liquor license. That is one of the rules for the auction. So it will obviously mostly then be bottle store owners, specialized wine shops, hotels and restaurants. They're our main clientele.
Nederburg auction is more prestigious, more upmarket. Brands that are not available every day on the market. We previously bought a brand called a product called a Malbec, and most customers don't really know what Malbec is, but your top upper echelon people will know what a Malbec is, so we give them the opportunity to buy a Malbec if they want to taste a Malbec or a Petit Verdot or something that's really, it's a nice launching pad for new varietals and for special occasions, I imagine.
The Nederburg auction has been positioned as a very exclusive event showcasing South Africa's rare wines, South Africa's best wines, and as a trade-only event, it is a way to put these good wines into the hands of South African retailers and a lot of international buyers. I mean, from all over the world. There are people from the USA here, there are Swedes here, there are people from the Far East, and I think it's obviously a very successful event.
And the Nederburg auction organizers have something new up their sleeve this year, current vintages, which are recently bottled white wines.
Because we have the current vintages this year, which are special, there's only 7 of them. That is very special to highlight because it's a new category, and they are really all wonderful. They're fresh and fruity and crisp and very diverse. In 7 Sauvignon Blancs, there's really a broad spectrum.
But Christine Joubert knows more than just the current vintages on the block today. She has the designers incorporate all of the vintages into the glamorous setting.
She briefs us in terms of the wines that are coming out, the look and feel that they are
they are going to be using in terms of labeling. And then we kind of take that, we work with Foci, Chris van Niekerk, who's obviously creates the styling of the event. And we sit and we brainstorm, and then Chris will come back to us and say, right ladies, this is the color scheme, this is what I think we should do. And then logistically, my partner and I, we now sit and we go, right, this is what will work, this is what won't work. What we did this year, and I think last year as well, is we wanted to make the woman also feel part of the auction. Because for many years, there wasn't really much for the dates or the wives to do. And that's where we kind of were thinking, where can we create an auction where it's not only just about buying and purchasing of the wines, but also about having a great day at a beautiful estate, sitting on the grass, picking off your shoes, eating great food, drinking fabulous wine. And that's really what our client wanted. That was her aim, that people leave this event saying, sure, I've never been to an event, I've never experienced an event like this before. This is also the first year ever that the fashion show will be in close proximity to the action. You know, usually we've actually put it in the cellars, which are down there, and now they're actually really part of the action. So the beauty about it is that we've got plasma screens on in the different tents. So if you don't want to go and sit in the fashion show, you don't have to. Sit on the grass, sit inside and watch it on the plasma screens. I think that's the beauty of the auction, that there is something here for everybody. And this is not an event, it's an experience. It's great food, great wine. Everything and anything that they want is available at this experience.
To register for future live auctions, go to auctionnetwork.com.